taking over this channel. It's me, Melanie.
Yeah, it's
the
Kasadi and
squad.
Melani. Yeah, it's Kasadi and Melani show.
Rich squad, yeah.
Yeah, Kasadi and Melani's rich.
What's up, Rich Squad? Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dominic Rich. And I have my daughters with me. And your name is?
Kasadi
And?
Melani.
And today, these two lovely little princesses are going to predict the 2019-20 English Premier League table from 1 all the way to 20th. So the way we're going to do this, I give them two pieces of paper. One with all the teams written on it in randomized order, and another paper, a list from 1 to 20, a blank list. So they're gonna fill it in randomly. They don't know much about football, but it's a fun activity just to see what they come up with. It's like simulating the 2019-20 English Premier League season without a computer, but instead using my daughters. It's quite random, you know? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send them upstairs, put them in separate rooms, and they're gonna fill out their lists. They don't know much about the English Premier League. Do you guys know who won the tournament last season?
No.
You don't know? No. Could you make a guess? From looking at the paper, make a guess and let me know who you think won last season. Just look at the paper and take a guess.
Okay.
Take a guess.
Man City or Liverpool? That's what I'm gonna say.
For real?
Yeah.
But you have to make one pick. One pick. Which one?
Man City.
Ooh!
Man City, yeah.
You guys think Man City won last season? Why though?
I don't know.
No, why? Why do you think Man City won? You have to have a reason. Come on.
They have a good city.
Yeah,
They have a good city? They have a good team, you think?
Yeah.
They have a good team?
Really good at football.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But guys, do you know what's my favorite team?
I think.
What you mean you don't know my favorite team?
Man City?
Of course. How? Do you know my favorite team? You should know my favorite team. What's my favorite team?
Man City or Liverpool?
No, but you don't. What shirt are you wearing?
Manchester City.
Okay, so what shirt am I wearing?
Manchester City.
So what's my favorite team?
Man City.
Hey, you guys don't know anything about your own father. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. But anyways, now you know something about me. Okay? What's my favorite team?
Man City.
Okay. So what I want you guys to do, another thing I want you to do, is to write the team that you're going to support throughout the next season. So you're going to pick one team and you're going to pick one team, and throughout the season, I'm going to let you guys know how the teams are doing, how your team is doing, and how your team is doing, to have like a fun activity. Okay?
All
So
right.
I'm going to add another section at the bottom to put favorite team. But I don't know if you guys want to pick my team or whatever, but come up with your own team, okay?
All right.
So I want you guys to basically disappear right now and go fill out the sheet, okay?
All right.
Make your 2019-20 predictions. So scram, ladies. Handful.
2 hours later.
So guys, the girls are back with their results. I don't want to see their results. I'm just gonna listen to their picks from 20 to 1. Remember, you guys are naming them from 20 to 1, okay? Let's start with your pick. Who you got for 20th? So who you got for 20th?
Newcastle.
Oh my goodness. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the team you picked. So Mel is picking Newcastle to get relegated. Newcastle just got taken over by the Qatari billionaires, and Mel is picking them to go down to the championship after that financial takeover. Give me a 5 for that one. That one is a fun one. Who you got at 20th?
Brighton.
Oh, you know what, actually? You know what?
Yeah.
That's a good pick, because I think Brighton is actually on the verge of getting relegated. They played with fire last season. They fired Chris Hughton, who I think did a pretty good job with Brighton, and Kasadi is picking them to get relegated. Remember, Oh, I'm not going to say remember. 3 teams get relegated. Teams 20th, 19th, and 18th. So whoever you picked in those positions are going down. Okay? So you have Newcastle relegated. You have Brighton relegated. Who is your next relegated team at 19th?
I don't know how to say it.
No, say it.
It's hard.
All right, Mel is having some problem with the pronunciation. Just try.
2 hours later.
Leicester.
Leicester.
Leicester City?
This one.
Okay, so Mel has Leicester City going down. The 2015-16 champions. Mel have getting relegated. So I don't know, man. I don't know about that one, Mel. I don't think Leicester is gonna get relegated, but nice try. Nice try. That's an interesting one. Who do you have at 19th?
Southampton.
Southampton at 19th. You know what, actually, Cassidy?
Yeah.
Your 2 picks
Yeah.
are pretty damn realistic.
Okay.
Brighton at 20th, Southampton at 19th. Guys, this could actually happen. Who do you have at... Because you know what, Cassidy? For the last 2 seasons, Southampton has not been as good as they have been previously. So, very good one. For you, who do you have at 18th?
Everton.
Everton. Mel, I have to say something about Mel's picks. Mel, your picks, it's okay, but Mel's picks are a little bit kind of off, and they like interesting because she has Newcastle, Leicester, and Everton going down. These are teams who did pretty okay last season though. Who do you have at 18th? Let me see if Cassidy comes up with a 3rd realistic prediction.
Oh, man. Okay, I have Tottenham.
Oh, you were way off in that one.
Yeah.
You are way off in that one because guess what? Tottenham has been doing really good in the last few seasons.
Wow.
They were in the Champions League final last season and they came 4th last season. So they're a very good team. It's okay. It's okay. You did pretty good. But Tottenham coming in 18th. New stadium, big money spendings, Harry Kane, Dele Alli, all those guys in the team, and they're going to get relegated according to Cassidy. So let's get a move along. We are moving a bit too slow, but let's get a move along. Who do you have at 17th, Mel?
Arsenal.
Arsenal at 17th. Guys, if this happens, oh man, the internet would break. Arsenal Fan TV would go insane. So Mel has Arsenal at 17th. So Mel, that's another one that's quite off, but it's okay. It's okay. Who do you have at 17th?
Arsenal.
You have Arsenal at 17 too. This might not be a coincidence, guys. This might not be a coincidence. This might actually be Arsenal's season where they place outside the top 10. So let's see how that one goes, though. But it's interesting that you guys actually picked Arsenal at 17. Were you guys in the same room? Did you guys actually cheat?
No.
You guys didn't cheat?
No.
Okay. Who do you have at 16th?
Tottenham.
So you have Tottenham at 16th. Not bad. So both these guys are actually predicting that Tottenham isn't going to do well next season. So interesting. Who do you have at 16th, Cassidy?
Leicester.
So you have Leicester City at 16th.
Yeah.
Okay. So both of you guys not predicting Leicester to do well at all. Who do you have at 15th, Mel?
Burnley.
Burnley. That's a great pick. That's a great pick. Did Burnley actually place 15th last season? So actually, Burnley is not a bad pick at 15th. I think this is your best prediction so far. Burnley at 15th. The previous season, they did well, but last season, they didn't do too well at all. So who do you have at 15th?
All right. Bournemouth.
Bournemouth at 15th.
Yeah.
That's not a bad pick, though. That's not a bad pick at all. It's quite possible that Bournemouth could place 15th. 14th.
Southampton.
So you're actually predicting that Southampton is going to do pretty okay next season, right? Well, you're predicting Southampton to go down.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just see how Southampton does under their boss, Ralph Hasenhüttl. It's a funny name, right?
Yeah.
Hasenhüttl. Could you say Hasenhüttl?
Hasenhüttl.
Okay, who do you have at 14th?
All right. Sheffield.
Sheffield United. This team has just been promoted from the championship. So if the trend continues, Sheffield United might go down like we saw Fulham went down last season and the other promoted team, Cardiff City. So Sheffield would want to try to stay up. Who do you have at unlucky number 13th? Or some may say it's a lucky number. Who do you have at 13th?
Watford.
Watford at 13th. That's actually a good pick. Your predictions are getting better. That's actually a realistic prediction there for Watford. They didn't do too bad last season. So who do you have? 13th.
Okay. Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. That's a good pick, you know. That's a good pick because the kind of money Aston Villa are spending, I do think they're going to stay up. So Kasadi think they're going to stay up. Mel has not predicted Aston Villa's places yet. So Mel thinks Aston Villa is going to do well. Who do you have at 12th?
Aston Villa.
So, you see? Exactly what I'm saying. So, Aston Villa around the 12th, 13th mark would not be a bad placement at all if they are to place 12th or 13th coming back to the Premier League and spending over 100 million pounds. It's a lot of money, right? 100 million pounds.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of spending right now. So, it's most likely that they will stay up. Not that Fulham stayed up last season despite spending a lot. So let's just see how Aston Villa does. Who do you have at 11th?
Brighton.
Brighton at 11th. So Cassidy predicted Brighton to get relegated.
First.
Mel is predicting Brighton to place 11th. So who do you have at 11th?
Wolves.
Wolves at 11th. Wolves actually placed 7th last season. So not a bad position at all for Wolves. I think if they place 11th, they would be pretty satisfied, meaning that they would be in the Premier League again for yet another season. But still, you know, the fans would be a bit disappointed seeing that they placed 7th, and a 7th place would have been good again. But I think if Wolves place 11th, that wouldn't be too bad at all. Who do you have at 10? Now we're into the top 10. We're in the top 10. The teams that are not picked yet for Mel, this is her top 10.
It's getting hot in here.
It is getting hot in here. Top 10, it's getting hot. Who do you have at 10?
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace did not do too bad last season at all. Palace is a pretty decent team. But with the fact that they lost Wan-Bissaka to Man United, they could possibly lose Wilfred Zaha as well. So we don't know what Crystal Palace will do in the upcoming season. Roy Hodgson is the oldest manager in the Premier League right now. I think Roy Hodgson is like 73 years old or 72. That's pretty old, right?
Yeah.
And how old are you?
7.
And how old are you?
9.
See, Roy Hodgson is pretty damn old. So who do you have top 10?
Everton.
Everton. Cassidy, that's a solid pick. I must give it to Cassidy. Her picks has been really solid, and Mel's picks has gotten solid from since like around 15th or so. So it's looking pretty good. So Everton, decent team, decent players, and they haven't done much in the current transfer window in terms of signing big players. But I think Everton would have another decent season. Number 9.
West Ham.
West Ham United. Mel, if West Ham does come in 9th, that would be a big achievement for the Hammers because they are a mercurial team. Mercurial means they're hot, they're cold, you never know what they're going to do. So I think it's a pretty good position for West Ham. Could Sebastian Haller help? Could Sebastian Haller help West Ham to a 9th place finish? I think they did place around 10th or 9th last season. Can't remember. I think it's 10th they placed last season, so it's pretty decent. And these girls did not have last season's table to kind of reference from. They did not have it. This is all random simulation by Kasadi and Melani. Who do you have at 9th?
All right. Man United.
Man United! You know what, actually? That's quite possible, you know. That's quite possible. The way Man United have been playing lately, and the fact the five Mourinho hired Sosa, they could drop to 9th. It's not impossible. They have been making the signings and all, but Are those the right signings to help Man United to a top 4 finish? Or are they going to just keep plummeting further down the Premier League table? So Mel have not given Man United predictions yet. So it seems like you guys are pretty on point with these predictions though. Pretty okay. Not on point, but okay. So who do you have at 8?
Norwich City.
Norwich! So Mel has the newly promoted Norwich City to come in at 8. That would be a huge achievement from Norwich if they place 8. The fact that they're newly promoted, if they stay up, that would be awesome. I don't know much about Norwich at all, but I know they have a few decent players, but they haven't made any huge signings. So coming in 8 might be a long shot for Norwich. You have not called out Norwich as well. So it seems like Norwich, you guys like Norwich, I think. That's the name. Yeah. So it seems like Norwich may do well, or these girls' predictions might just backfire. Who do you have at 8?
Burnley.
Burnley at 8. So Burnley are making a bounce back according to Kasadi. So could the ginger leader, Sean Dyche. So could the ginger, So could Sean Dyche help Burnley to an 8th place finish? Remember they placed 7 2 seasons ago. Could they bounce back from a lackluster season last year? So who do you have at 7? Now we are in the top 7. So if you place 7 or higher, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Top 6 would be ideal, but 7 is good. Who do you have at 7?
That's something to be proud of.
Bournemouth. So Mel has Bournemouth to come in 7. If Bournemouth does come in 7, that will be a really good achievement. I think that would be their highest ever Premier League placement. So it would be a good thing if Bournemouth come in 7. It will be good for the fans, and I think it will be good for English football at a whole. If a small team like Bournemouth is to come in 7th. Really? Really? Okay, who do you have at 7?
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace at 7. That again would be good for football if Palace does come in 7th. Yep. It's quite possible, but is it gonna happen? I don't think so. But it is possible. It is quite possible. So now we're in the top 6. We're in the top 6. I think they have a good idea of who is going to come in top 6. An okay idea. I think Kasadi is on point here. But maybe I should not have told them my favorite team.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe I shouldn't have. It may have influenced their decisions a bit. I hope it didn't.
It didn't.
But I would want to see who they have in their top 6. Your top 6. Wolves. So Mel, I think you're onto something, you know. I think Wolves placed 7th last season. And if they play 6th, that would be one better. It would show improvement. Wolves just defeated Man City in a preseason final in penalties. So it could be a sign that Wolves are going to do well this season. They were a very good team last season. Just promoted, and they did wonders. So let's see how Wolves fare in the 1920 season. Who do you have at 6?
All right, West Ham.
Oh. That one is a bit off, but guys, it is possible. Anything is possible in the English Premier League. West Ham to come in 6th. Oh man, that would be crazy. That would be insane if West Ham comes in 6th. Seriously. Let us move on. I don't even want to linger on that one. Number 5, Mel. Who do you have at 5?
Sheffield United.
Sheffield at 5. Could that one happen? You know what, guys? Sheffield is a new team, and to be completely honest, I don't know much about Sheffield. I can't even, maybe I know a player or two, but off the top of the head, I cannot name a player from Sheffield. Who do you have at 5?
All right, Newcastle
at 5. They just made a £44 million signing of Joel Linton from Hoffenheim. And could Joel Linton help Newcastle to a 5th place finish? Newcastle just got financially took over. They just got bought out.
Wow.
By a rich Qatari billionaire. So a lot of money is going to be poured in the club. So could Kasadi be on to something here? I think it would take a few seasons for Newcastle to touch like a 5th place finish, but who knows? You never know. So let us move on. Who do you have at 4th?
Man United.
So Melanie has Man United finishing at 4th place after signing the likes of Juan Bissaka, Daniel James, and a few more people that, you know, like, who else did Man United sign? Do you know? They have been linked to every single body. Man United have been linked to you and you. Do you know that?
No.
Are you aware of that? No. But the thing is, any big player that's out there, they're linked to Man United. That's just Man United. Guess who is Man United's biggest rivals? Man City and Liverpool. So, we're in the top 4 now. We're in the top 4. No, we are already in the top. So, who do you have as your 4th place finish?
Norwich City.
Norwich?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. Who do you have as 3rd?
Liverpool.
Liverpool coming in 3rd. Not winning a Premier League title for yet another year. Mel, I think I like that one, you know. I like that one. That one is a pretty cool one. Liverpool won the Champions League last season and they placed 2nd. Who do you have as 3rd?
Chelsea.
Chelsea did place 3rd last season. Do you know that?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, no. I mean, no.
They did place 3rd last season. Did they place 3rd or 4th? Yes, 3rd. I think Chelsea did finish 3rd. So you are pretty on point. You have been good. Who do you have as your 2nd place team?
Chelsea.
Woo! You know you're wearing a Chelsea shirt right now? Yeah. So Mel has Chelsea to come in 2nd. Frank Lampard. In his first ever Premier League season as a manager, Mel has Chelsea coming in 2nd. Who do you have coming in 2nd?
Man City.
Oh my God! And wait. So if you have Man City coming in 2nd, it means you have Chelsea coming first?
No.
Wait. Who do you have as first?
Liverpool.
Whoa! Whoa! You might be onto something. You never know, man.
Either one of them.
You never know. You might be onto something. So you have Man City coming in 2nd and Liverpool coming in 1st.
Yeah.
How many points do you think Liverpool is gonna get next season? Just put out a number.
I'm gonna say, okay, from what to what?
Okay. 3 points per game. They play 38 games. Last season, Liverpool got 97 points.
All right.
How many points do you think they're gonna get this season?
I'm gonna guess 82.
No.
What? Okay, what? What?
Well, it's possible. It is possible. But the previous season, Man City won the title with 100 points. And last season, Man City won it with 98. So it's gonna be close to around that 90-something number. How many points? Between 90 and 100. How many you think Liverpool is gonna get?
96.
96 points?
Yeah.
Okay. So who do you have as your number 1 team? Okay, so guys, this is it. I did not help them. I did not go upstairs and I did not say put this team or that team. It's just why? I want to hear why. Why did you guys have? Okay, you have Liverpool at 3, Chelsea at 2nd, and Man City number 1. You have Liverpool 1st, Man City 2nd, and who 3rd?
Chelsea.
Chelsea 3rd. So you guys have the same top 3. Let me double check this paper here. So you guys have the same exact top 3. That was the same top 3 last season too. And you guys, yes, it was. But why did you pick Man City to become number 1?
Because you always cheer for them, and so I think they win a lot.
Very good. Why did you pick it? Just be honest. Why did you pick it?
Pick Liverpool to be on top?
Yes.
All right. Because sometimes you cheer for them, so they have to be.
I don't cheer for Liverpool.
don't?
No.
Well, you cheer. Well,
No, you hear me talk about Liverpool, you mean, right?
Yeah.
So it has. I think I know what you're saying. So the fact that you hear me talk about Liverpool a lot, it means that they're a good team.
Yeah.
That's what you think. And the fact that I mentioned Liverpool a lot is because I mentioned Man City a lot, and Liverpool and Man City has a rivalry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're trying to say. I do not cheer for Liverpool, okay? Just get that in your little head right here. Man City is my team. not Liverpool. But guys,
All right.
I would like to thank you, Melanie, 7 years old. I'd like to thank you, Kasadi, only 9 years old, for helping Daddy to make this awesome video and predicting your 2019-20 English Premier League table all the way from 20th down to 1. Guys, if you enjoy this video, man, please leave a big thumbs up for Kasadi and Melanie. If you're new around here, don't forget to
Subscribe.
exactly. And in the comment section down below, I want you to share with me your early English Premier League predictions for the 2019 season. Huh?
You have to hit the bell.
Oh, yes, hit the bell too. But, guys, didn't I give you a little assignment? What's your favorite team for the 2019-20 season? Did you fill it out? What's yours? Let me see. Mel is picking Man City and Cassidy is picking Liverpool.
With a
this
heart
is
and a
crazy.
smiley face.
So you're a Liverpool fan. Would you like
Yeah.
me to buy you a Liverpool jersey?
Sure.
You want the Man City jersey? Woo! Mel, awesome that you picked Man City. Though. Awesome. And guys, I did not coerce anything. I did not talk to them. I did not say anything to influence their decisions. But guys, thank you very much for watching this video if you got all the way to the end. And from your boy, Dominic Rich,
Melanie.
And Cassidy.
I like to say, peace out, Rich
Squad.
All right, guys. Ooh, my
you
legs are
supposed to do with
sweaty. Keep them as a souvenir.